Hey guys, what's up? So today we're going to discuss the MCQs based on the 4th February 2017 current affairs presented by me, Roman Seni. And the instructions are pretty clear. If you get 8 or more, you have a very high chance of selection. So let's get started. Question number 1. Consider the following statements about National Payments Corporation of India. NPCI is an umbrella organization for all retail payment system in India. Yes. One of its objectives is to facilitate an affordable payment mechanism to benefit the common man across the country and help financial inclusion. Definitely yes. It has recently launched the Bharat Interface for Money mobile app, BHIM app. All the statements are absolutely correct. Answer is D. So NPCI was set up with the guidance and support of the RBI and Indian Banks Association. And NPCI was incorporated as a Section 25 company under Companies Act 1956, now known as Section 8 of Companies Act 2013. And it is aimed to operate for the benefit of all the member banks and their customers. Core objective क्या है यार? To consolidate and integrate the multiple systems with varying service levels into nationwide uniform and standard business process for all the retail payment system. Okay. Question number 2. Which one of the following refers to the one-stop center scheme? Okay. So answer here is A. So to support women affected by violence in private and public spaces within the family, community and the workplace. So you need to know this. So One Stop Center is a sub-scheme of umbrella scheme for National Mission for Empowerment of Women, including Indira Gandhi Matritwa Sahyog Yojana. And the twin objectives of the scheme are to provide integrated support and assistance to women affected by violence, both in private and public spaces under one roof, to facilitate immediate emergency and non-emergency access to a range of services, including medical, legal, psychological and counseling support under one roof to fight against any form of violence against women. Okay, so let's move to question number 3. Consider the following statements about white labeled ATMs. These are ATMs owned and operated by the private sector bank. Okay, so they are not done by bank, they are done by non-bank companies. So first is wrong. Answer automatically becomes C, 2 and 3. So white labeled ATM does not carry the logo of the sponsor bank. Yes. The permission and license of RBI is required to set up such an ATM. Obviously yes. So answer is C, 2 and 3. So white labeled ATMs, that is WLAs, are when private non-bank companies, they set up, own and operate their own brand of ATMs in the country. So these are not outsourced contracts from any bank, and these sponsor bank provides for the cash, and WLAs must compulsorily open a few ATMs in tier 3 to tier 6 areas so as to facilitate the ATM penetration. Okay. Question number 4. Consider the following statements. Assertion is subsidy for fertilizers in the form of direct benefit transfer is given to the fertilizer companies after the sale is made by the retailers to the beneficiaries. बिल्कुल सही बात है यार. Given the expensive nature of fertilizers such as urea, it would be a financial burden on the farmers to pay the whole price upfront and then receive the subsidy subsequently. Absolutely correct, and this is the explanation. So answer becomes A. That is the assertion is correct and reason is an appropriate explanation of assertion. So direct benefit transfer, it is being implemented in fertilizer subsidy payment in slightly different form from the normal direct benefit transfer which is implemented in LPG subsidy, where the consumer pays the total amount upfront and subsidy is credited to the respective bank account. And the subsidy rate in respect of urea, it varies from company to company due to different production, processes, energy efficiencies of plants, vintage, etc. And they keep the farmer's plight in mind. Such a method has been adopted. Okay. Question number 5. Consider the following statements about National Oil Spill Disaster Contingency Plan. Pollution Control Board of the respective state is designated as Central Coordination Authority. No, it is Indian Coast Guard, so this is wrong. One of the objectives of the plan is to ensure adequate protection to the public health and welfare and the marine environment. Yes, so answer becomes B, that is 2 only. So some of its objectives are to develop appropriate and effective system for detection and reporting of spillage of oil, to ensure prompt response to prevent, control and combat oil pollution, to ensure that appropriate response techniques are employed to prevent, control and combat oil pollution, dispose of recovered material in an environmentally accepted manner, and to ensure that the complete and accurate records are maintained of all expenditure to facilitate cost of recovery. Question number 6. A political party is recognized as a state party if... Okay, so answer here is B, that is 2 only. The first statement is wrong. So it secures 6% of the valid votes polled in the state at a general election to the Lok Sabha of the state concerned, and if it wins at least one seat in the Lok Sabha from the state concerned. So answer is B, that is 2 only. So the Election Commission of India recognizes a state as a state party based on the poll performance of that particular party, and few criteria for such a recognition include. So these are the criteria, you can just go and read about it. Question number 7. Consider the following statements. Bhojpuri is one of the languages included in the 8th schedule of the Constitution. Sitakant Mohapatra committee was set up to evolve a set of objective criteria for inclusion of more languages in the 8th schedule to the Constitution. Select the correct code. So answer here is B, that is 2 only. This is the correct code. Okay, and the first statement is wrong. So you need to know the 22 languages you can read about here in the 8th schedule. And demands have been made to include Bhojpuri because it is spoken by almost 4 crore people, but it has not been included. These are the 22 languages which are in the 8th schedule of the Indian Constitution. Question number 8. Which of the following statements are correct? Tiger is critically endangered animal in the IUCN Red List of Threatened Species. Tiger reserves in India are administration by the National Tiger Conservation Authority. And Karnataka has the highest number of tigers in the India. First of all, tigers are not in threatened. They are not the critically endangered, but they fall under the endangered category. So this is wrong. Second and third are absolutely correct. Answer is B. So tiger falls under the endangered category of the IUCN Red List of Threatened Species. And Project Tiger, very famous. It was launched in 1973. It was converted into a statutory authority, that is NTCA. Okay, by providing enabling provisions in the Wildlife Protection Act through an amendment resulting in the Wildlife Protection Amendment Act of 2006. And Uttarakhand, Maharashtra and Tamil Nadu are some of the states with high tiger population, but Karnataka has the highest number of tigers in India. Question number 9. Consider the following statements about the branches of agriculture. So sericulture is silk, vermiculture is related to worms, apiculture is related to honeybee. So which of the following are correctly matched? All the 5 are correctly matched. Viti means grapes, seri means silk, mori means mulberry, vermi means worms, earthworms, and api means study of honeybee. So all the 5 are correctly matched. So okay, so some other branches of agriculture include tissue culture, production of a new plant from plant cells, horticulture, study of fruits and vegetables, pomology, study of fruits, and silviculture, that is growing and cultivation of trees. Last question for the day is, consider the following. The Chief Justice of India alone recommends to the government on matters of appointment of the judges, and such a recommendation is binding. And for a person to be appointed as a judge of the Supreme Court, he must have been the Chief Justice of a High Court for at least 5 years. Okay, select the correct code. So neither 1 nor 2 are correct here. So recommendation made by the Chief Justice of India to the government is done after consulting 4 senior most judges of the Supreme Court, and even if 2 judges gives an adverse opinion, the Chief Justice of India cannot afford such a recommendation. And for a person to be appointed as a judge of the Supreme Court, other than being a citizen of India, he or she should have been a judge of the High Court for at least 5 years. He or she should have been an advocate of High Court for 10 years. It is or he should be a distinguished jurist in the opinion of the President. So I hope you understood a lot from this lesson and you have gained a lot also. So thank you for watching this. Have an awesome day.